Today is Wednesday, December 2nd, 2015, and this is the beginning of an interview with Mr. Joseph Odell Hackler. Mr. Hackler is 91 years old, having been born on August 11th, 1924. My name is Julie Miley, Manuscripts Assistant at the Rutherford B. Hayes Presidential Center, and I will be conducting this interview. All right. Can you state for the record what war and branch of service that you served in? And the years, please.
43. Yeah, I went in 43.
Okay.
And it was the 28th Division. And then I got in England, and I was transferred to the 2nd Division.
Okay.
So that's when I was at.
Okay.
All through.
And this was during World War II?
Right.
Okay. Now, were you drafted or did you decide to enlist?
I decided to enlist.
Okay. Was there a reason behind that?
Well, not really. It was only a month or so till I'd been drafted anyway. So
Okay.
I just went ahead and went down, took my exam, got on the bus, and took off.
Now, where were you living at the time?
Medview, Virginia.
Okay. Now, where did you have to do your boot camp, your basic training?
I said Virginia. It was in Maryland.
Is in Maryland?
Yeah.
Okay.
I took boot camp in Fort Bragg, North Carolina.
Okay. Now, were you, is that sort of a culture shock going down and doing all that? Were you used to all the physical exertions, or?
I wasn't used to it, but
No.
it didn't take long to get there.
Had to do it, huh?
Right.
Okay. Now, how long was that? Do you remember?
I think basic training was 13 weeks.
About 13 weeks?
I believe that's what it was.
Yeah.
And then went from there, well, I got a 30-day furlough. And I went to England then.
Okay.
And I was there, I don't know, till the war started.
Now, what was your job while you were over in England?
Cannoneer.
Can you describe kind of what that entailed?
It's a big artillery gun,
Okay.
heavy artillery.
And you were in charge of firing those?
I fired it and done a little bit of everything
Yeah.
on it.
Okay. Did you have any other siblings in the war at the time? Or you
No.
were? Did you have any? Do you have any siblings?
No.
No. Okay. So so the war hadn't broken out yet while you were in England, or you were still?
No, it hadn't broken out yet.
Okay.
And I was in, when the war started, I was transferred to, the 2nd Division, went to England. We went over, sat in the Channel,
Okay.
and we was there when it started.
Okay.
And started, which I think was there about all day that day
Really?
before we got on shore.
Okay.
And we got on shore, and I don't know, a couple of days later, we went, took a trip across, went pretty well across France into Germany. What was been, I don't know, it's a while before we got there. But we went all the way to France, Belgium, Luxembourg, Germany, Czechoslovakia.
Okay.
I was in the Belgian Bulge, in the Rhineland. And then we fought our way on to and down in the Germany, all the way down through Germany, and can't remember.
Oh, you're doing great. Don't worry about that.
And if you look at one of these, it should remind you. Has that been a help to you?
What we got here?
Right there should be this Belgium.
This is Scotland, England. Oh,
Here we are.
shoe.
Now this is where we went.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah. Okay.
We moved pretty fast across here. We got in here. And then things began to slow down.
Yeah.
A little more fighting.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. Yeah. Quinn. Oh.
This
Yep.
we moved pretty fast through here.
Through this area?
Yeah, wasn't too much fighting. Paris. I can't remember some of these names.
Oh, you're fine. Okay.
Tell her.
We didn't have a lot of fighting until we got to, well, over here.
Okay.
When it started. Well, we got in the most of it. In here, we're pretty slow in here.
Now, when you were doing the fighting, was it pretty like a constant? Did it last like a week at a time, or was it more like these quick little battles here and there?
Well, some of it was quick battles, and then some of it was we'd go up, move, and we'd be in there maybe a week or more sometimes.
Really? And you'd be in that one spot that long,
Yeah.
just holding your positions?
Yeah, right.
Okay.
And fighting at the same time, yeah. But can't remember all his real name. See Nardine Forest in here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those yours?
No. Let me try those again. I think I'll keep yours. Yeah, yours.
September 29th. Paris. And some days it's quite a while, you know, going from one to the other.
Okay.
Because they're fighting your whole way.
Is there one battle that sticks out in your mind for you, yourself?
Battle of the Bulge, I guess, was the worst.
Can you describe that a little bit for me?
It's just a lot of fighting.
Okay.
That's where I almost got cut off.
We got cut off
Almost. We only had 100 yards left.
between you and the Germans?
Well, the Germans like 100 yards cutting us off.
Really? So what events changed that you were able to?
Well, I was able to get around it, followed around it, got
100
by
yards. At 100 yards, that's pretty darn.
pretty close.
Yeah, that's pretty close. Too close for comfort for me.
No, it was, Sergeant and myself took a gun back. We bursted recoil on it. We took it back to ordnance to get it fixed. And they told us that if we're not here when you get back, we'll put the bomb in this thing, blow it up. So
Wow.
we got by. We only had 100 yards till they had us cut off. And they had orders to move in. And of course, they had to put the bomb in anyway, or something that's destroyed it. And then we moved pretty fast then. Not fast, but we got along pretty good. But over, I forget what it was, a lot of snow.
Did the weather affect you guys quite a bit as to
Quite a bit then, yeah.
how far you could move and?
Right.
Okay.
It was terrible there for a while.
Did that cause shortage on like supplies and food and?
No, we managed to keep supplies.
Did you? That's good.
Yeah. Yeah, we managed to keep supplies the whole time.
Were you constantly on the front lines, or did you guys do rotations?
Constantly on the front.
Were you? Because I know sometimes they pull units back to kind of refresh a little bit.
There was 12 of us in the gun to a gun.
Okay.
And we got to where we figured we'd do it with 6.
Really?
So we'd go 6 on and 6 off.
You guys made that decision yourselves?
Yeah.
You gotta work smarter, right?
Yeah.
I like that.
But there wasn't no problem with just 6 men. It kept them hustling
Right.
a little more, but
Okay.
wasn't bad.
So what, you had like a loader? Somebody had to load it, fire it?
It took 9 of us to operate the gun. The gunner,
Okay.
and then there's 6 of us to load the projectile and put it in the chamber, and then the powder charge it back of that.
Wow.
Ready to go.
How quick can you fire those? Or did you guys fire those, you think?
Oh, you can fire them right quick.
Yeah?
It'd take I'd say about 5-6 months. You'd load the thing and fire it.
Yeah? Okay.
Took six men to load it,
Wow.
and then the gunner. Whenever he was ready, he'd holler fire, pull the lanyard.
So did you guys get calls in from where you were supposed to fire it to, your ordnance and stuff?
Oh yeah, they called us in. They give us all the gun coordinates to set.
Right.
How
accurate do you think those fire?
I can't really
No?
say.
Close enough, huh?
Yeah.
Kept them at bay, right?
Must have been we didn't have to fire too often, maybe.
That's good.
But we had a couple in the bulge. We had it pretty rough then because it was really fighting there. Harding Forest was pretty rough too.
Yeah.
But then after that, we moved pretty fast.
Did you lose a lot of people in your unit during that? Too many to count?
I think we only lost one man.
Really? Okay.
One's the only one I remember of. Yeah, it was pretty safe as far as that. Well, we wasn't getting too much fire back on us.
You weren't? Okay.
We managed to keep ahead of it.
That's good. Well, how many days did that last for you guys?
See, I don't know how many days it was.
One of the longer battles that you had, though, you think?
Well, I guess the longest one we probably had was the Bulge.
Mm-hmm.
That's when they almost broke through on us.
Yeah.
When we got to rolling then when we took off. Oh, you get, there's April 8th, 15th,
Yeah, you're moving pretty quick over there.
20, 30.
Did you come into contact with a lot of the everyday citizens of the country at all?
Oh, yeah.
Did you notice differences as you traveled through the countries of like how friendly they were, or if you received a little more hostility from them?
Well, they didn't give us no problem there when we got over there quite a ways over in Germany.
Mm-hmm.
They got pretty friendly.
Okay.
They'd come, he'd help the guys take prisoners back.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did
But
you?
they was glad we was there, though.
That's what
Citizens was.
they used to come out in the streets almost, didn't they?
Oh, yeah.
And watch you guys come
Yeah.
through.
Yeah.
Did you ever have to stay in any homes in these villages, or were you guys always outside? Pretty
It was
much.
always outside.
Were you? Okay.
Yeah. Slipping foxholes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you guys have to, did you have to dig your own
Oh,
often,
yeah.
or did you guys find ones that have already been
No,
used?
we dug our own.
Did you all the time?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's hard in the middle of winter. Some hard ground there.
Yeah.
Okay.
We managed, though.
Were you able to keep in contact with home at all? Did you write letters back and forth? Anything like that?
Yeah, you write letters back.
Did you?
It'd take, sometimes it may be 2 months before you'd hear it
2 months? Oh my gosh.
from the time you wrote till you got the
Right.
answer back.
Right. Okay. Well, anything else stick out to you over here that you remember?
And a couple of places it was pretty rough fighting, but I don't. See any places now.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. That's not you, is it?
Yeah.
Ah, handsome guy. Wow. Is this a relative?
That's my brother.
It is. Aw. You were in at the same time?
Yeah.
Was he in the Pacific Theater, or was he in the European with you?
No, he was in the,
California and Hawaii.
Yeah? Okay,
I think he's in Hawaii.
okay,
He didn't do no fighting.
okay. Yeah, World War One too.
That's dead.
That's your dad?
Yeah.
Wow.
There's a picture of James, too.
I just remember brother and myself, and this is dad and mom.
Okay.
Sisters. It's my mother. Sister. And sister.
Aw,
And that.
that's a good picture too.
That's a whole family.
That's a great picture. Aw. So you guys, looks like you guys ended up in Czechoslovakia,
Right.
and then, so by that time, looks like that was-
Built in Czechoslovakia.
There was one of James in there. So.
yeah. So by that time, it was, the war had come to a close.
Yeah, that's when it surrendered then.
Do you remember that day
Oh, yeah.
that they heard? You heard that it was done?
There's on
Yeah.
the side of James.
What'd that feel like?
Oh, it felt good.
Yeah. Ready to go home?
Ready to go, yeah.
Yeah. How soon after you guys heard that were you done, or did you get shipped back to?
Well, whenever the war was over, the older ones been there the longest was supposed to come home first.
Okay.
So they pulled them out and got in process sending them back. But we wound up getting back before they did.
Why's that?
Somebody goofed up.
That's a good goof on your part, right?
I think I was in Claiborne, Louisiana when they come in. The
Wow.
ones that were supposed to have been done out.
Wow.
We was getting discharged and they was just getting home.
So did you get discharged right away then, or did you have to?
It was
Did
a
you stay
while,
in
it
for-
wasn't long.
What did you do during that period of time? Just
Just-
kind of killed time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now you went over on these ships. Did you get when you went overseas? Did you get over there faster than when you came home? Do you remember?
No.
It took longer to get home.
I think about the same time.
Was it? Because these ships had thousands of
Oh, yeah.
troops on them.
Yeah. Well, now when I went overseas, there was only, I think it was 50 of us on the ship.
Really? That's unusual.
Well, we went over to build some that's outfits that was already there up.
Oh, okay, so you were just adding to the
Yeah.
manpower. Okay. Was that the first time you'd have ever been on a boat like that?
Yeah.
How was that?
It wasn't bad.
No?
It was on it 19 days and nights.
Only? Woo. No, didn't get seasick or anything?
No.
Really?
Come home, went down the bay fishing, got sick to Yeah. Some of them got sick of it, but it didn't bother me a bit.
Huh. That's good. Because that can be pretty miserable if you are.
Even sitting out there in the channel,
Really?
we was sitting there a couple of days before the invasion started. That was rough.
Yeah?
But I didn't get sick. Yeah, it was right down there whenever it ended.
So after you got back to the States, you said you were in, where did you say? Where'd you get sent back to?
I was in Claiborne, Louisiana,
That's
and then
what
I was transferred to Cape Swift, Texas.
Okay, and then you were discharged
Got
from there?
discharged at Cape Swift.
When you were discharged, did you go right home?
Oh, yeah.
Did your parents know you were coming?
No,
Did you just stop on their doorstep?
just walked in.
How'd they react?
Oh, they're glad to see me.
Were they... I've talked to people, they've done that. They just show up and they said, my mom fainted. She just left. Like,
No, mine didn't faint.
aw, that's good to see. So after you were all done, what'd you do? Did you go to school? Did you go back to work?
I went to work.
What'd you go to work for?
I furniture maker.
Yeah. Nice. You get married, have kids, all
No.
that? No? Just making furniture? How'd you end up in Ohio?
I'm just took a notion and come up here.
Really?
I called him one day and said I'll be up.
Aw. Okay. Do you belong to any veteran organizations?
No,
No? Okay. Did you ever go to any reunions or anything like that?
no.
Okay. There's something else. I was gonna ask. Do you ever keep in contact with anybody? Like when you first got out, with any buddies that you made over there?
For a while, but I haven't made in contact with them now for quite a while.
Yeah. Looking back at all that you did, do you think you'd do it again?
Oh, I think so.
Yeah. Some people, you know, if it's necessary, you know,
Yeah.
you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything that I didn't ask you that you want to add, or that you guys have heard that you kind of want to get on record? You know, feel free to spark any memories or anything.
Can't think of
You-
anything.
Yeah, he didn't share a whole lot,
No?
you know, and those guys did, you know, it was just the smaller things that he has shared, you know, that
Right.
with the second wave, you know, the second wave in Normandy
Okay.
and the things that he had to witness and see before he got ashore, I can only imagine when their landing craft
Right.
hit,
Right.
what went through their mind.
Right. And you're welcome to share that, or if you don't want to, that's okay too. You know, some people talk for 15 minutes. I had somebody talk for 4.5 hours. So there's that whole there's that whole gamut.
Gee, I ain't that good talker.
No, you're doing great. So, but yeah, if you guys, you know, I mean, we can talk about what you have here too, so we can get that on record too. So, whatever you want to do. I like that. Let's see what you got here.
James, my older older than Odell, he went in just a short time before Odell did,
Okay.
and he was, like I said, he never went overseas.
Okay.
Hawaii and California. This is some she thought they might like.
When you did that second wave, did you guys know what the battle plan was, or were you not told till like the day of? Was it sort of like a secret?
It wasn't, we didn't know right away. But they didn't keep it from us.
No. Okay.
When we went over for replacements for 28th Division.
Okay.
And then something that happened in their headquarters. They were supposed to make the invasion. And something happened in their headquarters. And then they didn't make it. We made the invasion.
Oh, so you guys weren't even supposed to originally?
No, wasn't supposed to.
Wow.
We just went over as replacements.
Okay.
But we wound up making it.
Huh. How many troops were in that second wave, do you think?
I forget how many was in it.
Is it in the back of one of those books?
It might, yeah, it might
Probably
be.
will be.
Okay.
Seems like I have seen that.
I forget how many it was.
Do you remember what it was like having him over there?
Well, I was pretty small. I think
Were you?
11, 12, yeah.
Okay.
I can remember quite a few of the neighbors and had boys in service, so
Yeah, it was probably,
kind of a close neighborhood.
yeah. Do you remember when he came home?
Yes.
Do you?
Yeah.
Aw. Did you feel like, did you have a hard time assimilating back into civilian life?
No.
You just kind of,
Well, it wasn't just like walking in.
right,
It didn't take long to get used to it.
yeah. You think about it a lot?
Not now.
No? At one time you did, though?
Oh, yeah.
Nice book.
That's 28, isn't it?
C battery? Do you know what battery you were in?
Hey,
Does it say? I don't know if it says it.
B battery. I
You were
believe.
in B?
That wouldn't been that one now.
No. Is that the new one?
That's the one that went in. I was
Okay.
in the 28,
Okay.
and then went to the second. This is just in here, the Indian Head Division.
Okay. That's nice too.
One of those shows the houses and buildings spawned.
Did you guys have a lot of prisoners? Did you guys capture a lot?
Well, not too many. The guys ahead of us usually took care of all
All that?
We may have some, but they'd pick them up, take them back right away.
Okay. Were you ever exposed to any of like the gases or the chemicals over there? Did you have any experience with that?
No.
That's good. Was it sort of amazing to see how decimated these towns were walking through?
Yeah.
Because you guys probably walked through like after the big.
After the doughboys at the entrance.
Okay.
A lot of the houses over in Berlin, the floors would be flowed plumb out of them, and there'd be a mirror hanging on the wall, not even cracked.
Not even touched.
It's hard to believe.
Wow. How many miles do you think you guys would travel during the day? Like, if you, without any battles or anything, if you didn't have any skirmishes? Would you just keep moving?
Well, no, we put in position, we'd stay there for quite a while,
Yeah.
sometimes.
Would you do like pitch tents and everything like that, or you just kind of dug the foxholes and
Dug foxhole,
so you could be quick moving?
yeah.
Did you bring any souvenirs home?
I don't think so. Oh, I had a couple of, I had 3 or 4 big knives I brought home.
Didn't you bring your bayonet home?
No, we didn't have bayonets.
You didn't bring like a German Luger home or anything? I know that was one of the big
I
prizes.
had a German Luger and a P-38.
Did you? Do you carry anything for for good luck over there? Like I don't know, a cross or a Bible or anything?
I had a cross. I think I got that one now.
Do you? You got it?
There's somewhere.
Yeah, it's in there. Oh, yeah. That's the one you had over there?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh. Wow. It stayed with you, huh?
Yeah.
Got it?
Oh yeah, it's a family.
While you were over there, was there ever a time that you didn't think you were gonna make it home?
There was a few times, even in the beginning, and at an invasion, and then France and Germany, and Ardennes Forest, and the Rhineland was pretty rough.
Yeah.
Other than that, wasn't too bad.
Make it sound like nothing, right? You're like, eh.
Well, it was not for a change of mind, though.
Right? You guys use the Sherman tanks over there? Do you guys have Sherman tanks?
No, there wasn't. I don't know what kind there was.
Okay.
They was big tanks.
Where are they?
I thought it was a picture.
It was a great experience,
Yeah?
but I wouldn't want to say it again. Once enough.
You wouldn't trade it, but you wouldn't do it again, right?
Right.
Well. Oh. Do you guys ever run into any landmines or anything like that?
I never did.
No.
One guy, I seen one guy hit one with his car one.
With his what?
With his car, it wasn't a car, it was a prime mover. Front wheel, hit it, run over it. Blew it. It damaged his leg. I don't know whether he lost it or not. But
Wow. Did you learn to speak any of the native languages over there at all?
that didn't bother me.
Just went on your business.
That's Pontoon Bridge there. Yeah. Pontoon Bridge.
Have you ever been back to Europe after that?
No,
Did you have any desire to go back?
I'd like to go over to where the invasion was sometime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you suffer any hearing loss from firing all that artillery?
No.
Really? Wow.
Not that I know of.
No, I think it does real good.
I'm impressed. Wow. Yeah, there's a Sherman tank.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I don't know. I don't know whether our tanks are Shermans or not.
Shermans are M4. Is it M4 tank maybe? It's an M4 too.
Are there many World War II veterans around here?
I'd say
You
it.
know,
I'd say a decent number. I interviewed Glenn Maddy. I don't know if you've heard of that name. He was POW in World War II. One of only 2 living ones. He has recently passed away. I think he passed away in September, maybe? Or October. But I think I've done, I'd say a good 15 or so World War II. Unfortunately, I didn't get to interview my uncles. I had 3 of them serve, and just didn't work out like that. but they're becoming so scarce. I actually interviewed a woman she just turned 100,
Oh,
actually, and she was a sergeant in the Marine Corps, and she taught, I think, plane recognition for the Allied forces to seek out German and Japanese planes, so you know the significance. So when these pilots are shooting them down, they know what they're shooting at and not shooting friendly fire. So, but yeah, it's been amazing hearing these stories, and like I said, some people don't think they deserve to be interviewed. I don't see why, but everybody has a story, and everybody contributed something. You know, whether you were, cooking the food or bringing the supplies, they did something.
Yeah, I know some of them didn't want to talk about.
Right, and some of it takes years. They can't do it right away.
Yeah.
But sometimes later is better for them. So, yeah. Oh, these are nice. Cool. Well, anything you want to add? That you can think of, or like I said, if you guys know of anything that can spark a story, or
Anything you want to know, I'll see if I can tell you.
well, you're pretty easy to talk to. Huh.
Yeah.